Please subscribe, and you can download this code from description below. Sometimes, you may encounter a command line application that you find useful, but you wish to automate or extend its functionality using Python. This tutorial will guide you through the process of wrapping an interactive command line application in a Python script. We will use Python's subprocess module to execute the external application and communicate with it, making it interactive from within your Python script. In this tutorial, we'll demonstrate this process with a simple example, wrapping the cat command, which is a common utility on Unix-based systems for displaying the contents of files. Before you begin, make sure you have the following. Import the necessary modules. First, import the subprocess module, which allows you to run external commands from your Python script. Define a function to run the command. Create a Python function that will execute the external command. In this example, we'll create a function to wrap the cat command. In the above code, run the command wrapper function, call the cat function, passing the file name as an argument. This will execute the cat command on the given file and print the contents. Make the script executable. If you want to run this Python script as a standalone command, make it executable. You can do this by adding a shebang line at the beginning of the script and setting the execute permission. Save the script as, for example, cat_wrapper.py. Then, in your terminal, make it executable. Run the Python script. You can now run your Python script as if it were the cat command, but with any additional functionality you've added. This will display the contents of the example.txt file using the wrapped cat function. By following these steps, you can wrap an interactive command line application in a Python script and extend its functionality as needed. You can replace the cat command and file name with any other command and arguments to suit your specific use case. ChatGPT. In this tutorial, we will learn how to wrap an interactive command line application within a Python script. This can be particularly useful when you want to automate tasks or provide a more user-friendly interface for a command line tool. We'll use the subprocess module to interact with the command line application and provide code examples for a better understanding. Before you start, make sure you have the following. We will use the subprocess module to interact with the command line application. First, import it into your Python script. Create a Python function that will run the command line application. You can use the subprocess.run function to run the application and capture its output and return code. Here's an example function. In this example, args is a list containing the command and its arguments as strings. Now you can call the run_command_line_app function with the command you want to execute. Here's an example of how to call the function. Replace your _command_ here, arg1, and arg2 with the actual command and its arguments you want to run. Make sure the command is installed on your system and available in the system's path. Save the Python script, and run it from the command line. When you execute the script, it will call the specified command line application and display its output in your terminal. Let's wrap the ls command, which lists the contents of a directory, in a Python script. Here's a complete example. When you run this script, it will execute the lsl command and display the directory listing in the terminal. This is a basic example, but you can extend it to wrap more complex and interactive command line applications in your Python scripts. ChatGPT. Title: Wrapping an interactive command line application in a Python script. Introduction. Command line applications are a powerful way to interact with software, but sometimes you may want to create a more user-friendly interface for them. In this tutorial, we will explore how to wrap an existing interactive command line application in a Python script. This allows you to automate and streamline the process of interacting with the application while providing a more user-friendly interface. We will walk through the process step by step with code examples. Prerequisites. Step 1. Import the required modules. In this step, you'll need to import the necessary Python modules, such as subprocess and sys, to interact with the command line application. Step 2. Define a function to interact with the command line application. Create a Python function that interacts with the command line application using the subprocess module. This function will run the command, send input if necessary, and capture the output. Step 3. Create a user-friendly interface. You can now create a user-friendly interface in your Python script to accept user input and pass it to the command line application. Here's an example of how you can create a simple menu.